Karnes. I'm the founder of Greenwave Advisors. I founded the firm in 2014 primarily to provide independent financial research and analysis of the emerging cannabis industry. My background includes public accounting, buy-side. I served as a buy-side equity analyst and a sell-side equity analyst, and I thought the combination of those skills would be very important to help new investors navigate the complexities of this emerging industry. There is a lot of excitement about the fact that New York just passed legislation to legalize recreational use last year. So there's a lot of excitement around the licensing and the rollout of the rec market, not only in New York, but in the tri-state area, in New Jersey, and also in Connecticut. And I think what's most notable are the illicit market that's really coming in full force. Not very transparent, I should say. There are buses that are, have been driving around the city selling illicit cannabis. We also have, shops that are, supposedly head shops, smoke shops that sell hemp-derived products. That's legal, but they're also selling cannabis. So I think the big problem in New York, in the tri-state area, is to really combat early on this illicit market that's been long-standing. That's long-standing and has gained a lot of market share over the years. The biggest challenge for the industry, and it's not state-specific, this hits every corner of the legal market, is the fact that cannabis businesses have to operate, for the most part, mostly in cash. So because it remains federally illegal, you can't open necessarily a bank account that you would be able to if you had, any other type of business that's not federally illegal. So with that, there are greater challenges. I think one of the considerations around tax, and when they're figuring, a new state when it's legal, what the right mix is of tax, state tax. Is that okay? State taxes, because if you beef that up too high, no pun, then you're going to have more people gravitate to the illicit market. What I say is exciting to be here is now where I stood 8 years ago when I first entered to the industry. Many people really weren't interested that were able to fund a lot of these businesses. Nobody really was on board with the concept that this was going to go full throttle and become federally legal. And I think at this point, it's very clear that the smoke's out of the bong and that federal legalization is going to occur. And with that, there's more interest now, a heightened level of interest among a broader investor base. And, Palm Beach is certainly a hub for a significant amount of capital, as is the Hamptons, where Gary did his event last summer. And I think, the intent of this is to help people network, help investors better understand who's running some of these businesses. This place is beautiful. Just like the Hamptons, this is the Palm Beach version of how we did it in the Hamptons. It's kind of away from all the noise. It's a beautiful venue. We're expecting, I think, over 300 people here today, and during the day and for the after party. So this is the inaugural Palm Beach. We've done this. Gary's done the Hamptons event now, I think 3 or 4 times in the Hamptons. So I think this will be on par with that.